Hello ladies and gentlemen, thewierdguy here and welcome to another Injustice 2 mobile guide. Today we are going to talk about the challenges, the normal challenges, not the versus challenges, the challenges for characters like Silver Banshee, Hellboy that require only a class specific character to farm them, and the challenges that can be refreshed for 50 gems. And we're going to ask the question, if you want that specific character that is in the challenge, what should you do? Should you refresh the challenge or should you get the premium chest instead? So, with all that being said, I'll use the Silver Banshee chest and the Silver Banshee challenge to exemplify the process of it, and I'm going to teach you guys how to properly refresh the challenge, and we're going to take a look at how many shards you can guaranteed get from a challenge by refreshing it, and how many shards you'll get on average from a premium chest. So with all that being said, if you enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell button to not miss any upload, and with all that being said, let's get into it. So first up, we're going to go over how to farm a challenge. So the challenges, again, we're talking about the normal challenges, not the versus challenges that require League of Anarchy and all that stuff. The normal challenges that just require a class-specific character. Like, let's say when you fight Silver Banshee, you need to use arcane characters. That's the challenges that we're addressing. So those are going to have 3 difficulties. It's going to be the first, the second, and the third, the easy, the normal, the hard, or however you want to call them. And those are going to give you a varied amount of shards. The first one is going to give you anywhere between 1 and 3. So it's going to be an average of 2 that we're going to work with for this one. The second one is going to give you between 2 and 4. So we're going to work with an average of 3. And the last one is going to give you between the 4 and 7. Though the 7 is so rare that I'm going to go for this one with an average of 5. Again, it's always good to be pessimistic with those things and expect the worst, and that's how you'll never be disappointed. So with all that being said, you're going to end up with 10 shards a day for completing each difficulty once. Because you're able to complete those twice for free, well, for energy and sims, but you get what I'm saying. You're going to get 20 shards a day for that desired character. So this is going to be a no-brainer. Everybody's going to do that. I'm not here to say, just farm all the difficulties, guys. We are honestly there, gem refresh. What do you do at that point? That's what we're going to talk about. So, we're getting so far 20 shards for no gems, basically. For 150 additional gems, you're going to get double the amount because you're going to be able to refresh every single difficulty. And first of all, that's what you should do. Refresh every single difficulty once for 50 gems. Of course, if you desire that challenge character. This does not apply for every challenge. I do a series where I talk about the chests, challenges and stuff like that. It's called Injustice 2 Mobile News, so tune into that if you want to know about the challenge and if it's worth refreshing. But yeah, it's not worth really doing for every single challenge. But if you spend 150 gems, you're going to end up with 40 shards a day for 150 gems spent so far. Then, the class is going to increase for 100 per refresh. And when it comes to 100 per refresh, you are going to get the third challenge only. You're going to refresh the third challenge once, the third difficulty of the challenge, for 100 additional gems, giving you on average 10 more shards. So for the total of 250 gems a day, you're going to end up with 50 shards for that desired hero. And that's how you should farm the challenges. Of course, the ones you really want the character unlocked faster. And you're going to end up with 150 shards per challenge because the challenge lasts 3 days for the price of 750 gems on average. And you might be like, that's expensive. Well, let's go into the other choice that you have. The premium chest for that specific hero, because the normal challenges usually also come with premium chests for those specific heroes. With the premium chest, you're going to pay 250 gems for 10 chests, and the character that is going to be selected for that specific chest is going to have, let's say, a specific increased chance. And that specific increased chance is going to be roughly 10% or a little bit above 10%, usually it's 10%. So on average, with average luck, you're going to get him once in 10 openings. So it means you're going to pay 250 gems for 160 shards for that specific character. So already you're going to pay triple the price, a little bit over triple the price that you paid for refreshing the challenges. But with this one, you can also get other characters and you can get the chance to even unlock a legendary character if you're lucky enough. With this one, you might get the chance to get the character multiple times, or you might get the chance to not get the character at all. So, what should you do? Should you refresh the challenge or should you buy the premium chest? Personally, I refresh the challenge. That's the way to go for me. When I want a character from challenges, for example, the Silver Banshee that we had previously, I'm going to refresh the challenges instead of opening the chests, because at the very least I know that is going to be a guaranteed progress for me. If you're a newer player to the game, let's say, and you don't really have many characters, then the premium chest is the way to go, because you might get other golds from there, those are going to be useful. You might get silvers from there, those are going to be pretty useful at the start of the game. But if you're, let's say, past your first or second month of playing the game, let's say first. In the second one you shouldn't really need any help. But if you're past the first month of playing the game, you should kind of stay away from the premium chests, because they kind of outlive your value for you. If you're a beginner, go for it! Open that premium chest, get a Silver Banshee from there. But if you are, let's say, a player that's been playing for over a month, you don't really need most of the stuff that's going to come out of the premium chest. So because of that, you might be better off, unless there's a sale on the premium chest. Let me emphasize on that. Unless there's a sale on premium chest, you should definitely refresh the challenges, because at the very least, in my opinion, it's going to be, let's say, more of a guaranteed progress. It's going to be a guaranteed progress if you refresh the challenges. If you open the chest, it's going to be hit or miss. Like, look, if you're feeling lucky, you might crack some chests open, you might get, let's say, 3 Silver Banshees in 250 gems. Good for you. But that's not going to be the situation for everyone. Not everyone is going to be able to experience things that way, and you're going to most likely get disappointed. With the challenges, you get what you're paying for. You're going to pay energy, you're going to pay sims. Remember, don't pay those for the premium chest, and you're going to pay gems on top of that. And you also have to complete them, though I don't think that's really the hard part, because we're talking about normal challenges. But yeah, overall, in my honest opinion, it's going to be better than it's going to be better to do the challenges than the premium chests, unless you're in your first month of playing the game. And it's going to build more linear results, and that's how I go it in terms of the Silver Banshee challenge. Like, in terms of what challenge you should refresh for, like, Silver Banshee is definitely a challenge you should refresh for. And there could be an argument made for Hellboy and Ace Green Arrow. Those are the only other two that come to mind right now in terms of the, as I said, normal challenges, not diverse challenges. Those are the only two that come to mind right now in terms of that, because the others, you can just get them gradually and there's no rush in getting them. You could also refresh for Speed Force the Flash, I guess, but you shouldn't be in a rush to get that really. And the other good challenge characters are going to be in the versus challenges, and over there the prices are higher. I think the refresh begins from 200 gems, and that stuff is crazy, but it's still kind of worth it to pay it for Batman Jaguar, but that might be a topic for another video. But yeah, with all that being said, do the challenges, boys. Stay safe. You might get luckier with the premium chests, but overall, it's better to have lower expectations in Just 2 Mobile, because a lot of things are luck-based, and if you have lower expectations, you'll pretty much never get disappointed. So yeah, this was everything for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Big shoutouts to Huyan for providing me with the Silver Banshee footage. Link to the original video will be in the description as usual, with the Silver Banshee opening, of course. And with all that being said, I'll see you all in the next video, hopefully. Goodbye!